What's up, world? Welcome to a new episode of the BrandonJaneauShow. As you know, I am BrandonJaneau, and like always on all podcast platforms everywhere, it's BrandonJaneauShow, man. Um, as well as my YouTube channel, BrandonJaneauShow, and like social media platforms. Threads, I'm starting to realize what Threads is. Pretty much Twitter, for Instagram. So yeah. Um, so yeah. I'm on there too, BrandonJaneauShow on Threads as well. Instagram and TikTok as well, BrandonJaneauShow. Hope you guys enjoy this episode. It is Life and Times with music, and tonight I am doing an album breakdown. I'll be talking about an album that I truly, truly, truly love, um, and it comes from the man that should be here to celebrate his birthday, man. The one and only Nipsey Hussle. He turns, well, I think 38, 39 a day. I can't remember. 38, I think 39. Um, yeah, Nipsey's one of my favorite artists, and speaking of that, I will be doing the top 10 list of his, and I also will be doing the artist breakdown. I think I've done one before on him, but I can't remember, so I will be doing another Nipsey Hussle. If I have done one, I'll be doing another artist breakdown on Nipsey Hussle. Um, but tonight I will be talking about, and also I will be doing a debate with this album and one of his mixtapes. Um, so that be on the lookout for that. But tonight I will be talking about his damn to say this is his technically his debut album, even though he had tons and tons of mixtapes. This was technically his debut album, um, Victory Lap. Uh, I started listening to Nipsey Hussle in 2009. Uh, I've said this probably on numerous occasions. The first time I heard Nipsey Hussle was on a song called Killer with Drake. That was the first time I heard Nipsey, man. And man, I was like, who is this dude, man? This nigga killed this shit. And it took a couple years for Crenshaw, but he had other albums, Bullets Got No Name, all those mixtapes. But then, like when he dropped Crenshaw, it was just like, all right, now like the industry started to realize, oh, this dude is different. And he was talking about Victory Lap even in 2009, man. He was talking about Victory Lap on his old mixtapes, like you know, and for it to be the last, damn, for this to be like the last true body of work we ever got from him, it's fucked up, man. Man, that's damn. As I think about it, that is fucked up, man. This was literally like this was the project that everybody was waiting for as a Nipsey fan. Like this was the album. So, Victory Lap, man. The album came out in I think 2017. I think. Can't remember. I think 2017, 2018. I can't remember. But 2017, I think. Yeah. Um, got nominated for a Grammy. Should have won. That's just me personally. Should have fucking won a Grammy that night. I mean, when I did the Travis Scott episode just recently, I told you about it. It was him. It was Astro World. It was Victory Lap. It was Daytona. It was also I want to say Corday, the Lost Boy album in that shit. And again, not dissing her, but Cardi B won, which I fucking don't know how she won that album, that Grammy that year. What all those albums came out and she won. All right, whatever. But Victory Lap is the album I'll be breaking down tonight. So let's get into it. It starts off, of course, with Victory Lap. The single, uh, pretty much the title track, man. Starts off perfectly, man. You know, Nip talking his shit on here, man. Pretty much, man. Like that nigga said, what he said on that song, he was like, I can never view you as my equal. Fuck, I want to hear your CD for. When he said that shit, I was like, yeah, I feel that. At least I can never view you as my equal. Fuck, I want to hear your CD for. I was like, yeah, I feel that. um, he was just talking this shit on him, man. One of my favorite intros of an album. He just he led you into the album. He led you into where he was with the creativeness of it, where he was with the process of it. This was one of the best songs, to start it off with. It gave you that energy that you needed. It wasn't too over the top. It was very, but you understood every word he was saying. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's something that you can't even knock when it comes to that. Then it goes to the second track, Rap Niggas, and this was actually the single that he actually did release before the album came out. And I remember hearing this hoe and being like, yo, this hoe gonna be a banger. Like when this album dropped. Again, I'm a huge Nipsey fan, so I was just like, yeah, this bitch gonna be a banger. And when you hear, you know, Cube, I think he was in the studio with he said, he was in the studio with Diddy with Puff, and Puff was like, yo, this song is good, but like listen to the beat. Like listen to it. It needs to be more like an uproar in the back of the vocal, like in the background of the song. Like it needs to be more of an uproar. And he was like, he listened to that shit and he realized, like, yeah, he was right. It do need to be an uproar. It do need to be a little bit more of a, like a suicidal tone towards it. And it was just real. It was crazy how he talked about it. You could see it on the Breakfast Club when he talked about like how he created Rap Niggas. But when he dropped this, man, I was like, yeah, this shit hard, man. I was like, yeah, this shit hard, man. Um, what he said, we the no limit of the West, nigga. Percy Miller at his best, nigga. Jigger with the rollie in the tech, man. I was like, God damn, nigga. Like, yeah, man. Rap niggas is hard, man. It's a hard song, man. One of my favorite songs, one of the songs off the project, I definitely was like, sold me on the album. I was like, yeah, this shit gonna be a banger when it dropped. The third song off the project, last time that I checked, feature YG. Man, last time I checked, it grew on me. I'll be honest. Like when I first heard it, I was like, that's dope. That's cool. 100. I fuck with it. But then I like listened to it and I was like, oh, nah, this shit actually dope as a motherfucker. I actually fuck with this hoe. And I was like, nah, I really fuck with this hoe. I think this bitch is dope. And, you know, when he passed, this song kind of got played a lot more. And I was just like, if you actually listen to the fucking project, like y'all said y'all did, shit probably would have been a number one hit of the fucking project. But people do what they do. But last time I checked was dope. I thought it was a dope song. You heard YG literally talking about all the times that Nipsey gave him game, and he didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, man, you like a big brother in this. You're a big brother to me. Like you're a big brother in this shit. You ain't had to tell me none of this shit that you told me. I appreciate that. So to hear YG actually tell him all the times he actually gave him game and to how to maneuver in his industry and shit, that was real dope. So yeah, last time I checked was dope, man. And even this is how crazy this is, because even Nipsey in his song says, "I ain't need radio to do mines. I done fine." So it's crazy to hear him say that. Like he literally said that shit in the song. He's like, "I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine." That shit was real, man. That was like a real thing. So yeah, man. Uh, Number four, young nigga, young nigga. Get your money, young nigga. Get your money. I'm be honest. I don't think you needed Puff. I'm be, I'm be real honest with you. I don't think you needed Puff for this. I don't think you needed Puff at all. The best thing Puff said the entire song was literally, uh, what he say? Keep God first. That was the best thing he said, and that was literally at the end of the goddamn song. I mean, the song was about to go off, and he was like, "Keep God first." That is the best thing Puff said the whole damn song. Um, but never again talking and shit, taking the Party Next Door record, man, and I think it's Persian rugs, I think, and Megan like just doing that, man. But man, when the beat started rising and Nipsey was just rapping to it, I was like, yo, this dude is different, man. Um, Yeah, Young Nigga is a dope fucking single, man. It's dope. Track 5, Dedication featuring Kendrick Lamar. This song still hasn't grown on me. I didn't. I feel like I'm always hate. I feel like when I do these things, I feel like I'm like dissing Kendrick. He don't fit collabos. Like J Rock, he fit J Rock, but him and J Rock been like doing shit for years. He fits SZA because SZA and him been doing shit for years. Him and Schoolboy been doing shit for. He don't fit collabos. Like he don't fit collaborations. He don't fit them. Um, Not saying the nigga can't rap, because the nigga can rap. I'm not saying he can't, but he just don't fit collabos. Like, I don't like Kendrick on too many collaborations. Like, there's just not that many collaborations. I'm like, Kendrick killed that shit. It's not that many. Classic Man, definitely. Goosebumps, kinda, yeah. But like, yeah, this was one of those examples. I don't think Kendrick really needed to be on dedication for Nipsey. I think Nip would have killed it by himself. Um, it was real dope though to hear Nip talk about how the Kendrick collaboration came about, and he said even when you hear, Kendrick even say, when you hear Kendrick even say, he was talking to one of his uncles and was like, you know, oh Nip a better crip. He was like, nah, he a better man. Like you talking about, you know, game banging. He talking about the man's actually a really good man. If you listen to the way he speaks on businesses and black people and how we should move. He was like, and so to hear Kendrick speak on that for Nip. It was like, and to hear Nip say that in the interview when he did for the album, it was like real dope. But yeah, I didn't particularly like this song, and I still kind of don't like this song. I thought the beat was not a good choice too. I was just like, it's not a. Yeah, I just didn't like this song. It didn't really go for me. Not like track 6, because track 6 is my favorite fucking song of this project. Like Blue Laces, the original, is very up tempo. If you actually go listen to Blue Laces, the first one is very actually up tempo. It's the same beat, but this beat is just fucking incredible. Like Blue Laces 2, man, is my shit. Like yeah, nigga, like it is top. It's just like nigga. I remember listening to this whole album the first day, man. Let's see this whole album February 14th when it came out. I remember it came out February 14th. I remember listening to this whole album, man, and I stopped on this track. Like I always say when I do these things, what's the song that's gonna make me stop and make me repeat right away? This was the song. This was the fucking song. Blue Laces 2 was absolutely the song. The way he just talked on this shit. When he got to the second verse and said, they killed Dr. Sebi because he teaching help. I fought with Rick Ross because he teaching well. Dropped out of school, I'ma teach myself. Made my first meal on my own. I don't need your help. I was like, yo, nigga. Oh, when he did the last verse, he was like, I flashed back on that shootout at the beach, 20 deep. Your gun jammed. What he said, your gun jammed, try to release. Blood on my teeth. How many stains? I see 3. Bitch started to panic, so I made her switch seats. Like, yo, nigga. Yeah, that nigga was talking that shit on them, nigga. And I was like, yeah, they got. I was like, yo, this the song. I was like, this the shit. And I listened to that shit today, and I had to replay it a couple times because it's one of them songs, man. It's just one of them songs like you fuck with it, man. Yeah, Blue Laces 2 is top tier. Like it's one of the best songs he's done. You know, definitely one of my favorite songs. Like, and I'm not just saying like my favorite song that he's done. Like one of my favorite songs. Like if I ever did like a man, my top 10 list. If I ever did a top 10 list of just songs I like and just that list would be hard to cut it down. But this would damn sure be in that conversation because this is a hard fucking record not to love. Which goes into track 7, Hustle and Motivate, which is pretty much taking a hard not life beat and just re-upping it and just making it a modern day beat, man. It's just what he said, hustle that's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate. He said, y'all think y'all know the way. Like, but the way he killed this record, man. Like, also again to hear him say, I, you know, Jay-Z kind of signed off. To hear that, and something I didn't even know is Jay-Z when he did the Hard Knock Life record when he sampled Annie. They literally bought the rights to that record. So literally, that's a Jay. So all Jay-Z's got to do is just sign off on it to use for songs. So to hear him again say that about this song and how it became, he's like, yeah, I was like, I sat down with Hove, and Hove was like, shit, I already kind of like bought the rights. So anybody that wants to use that beat, you can use it. So it's just like, what? Like that's crazy. So yeah, that's fire. This song is fucking dope as a motherfucker though. That beat is fucking crucial. Um, track 8. Uh, status. Oh shit. Status symbol. Status symbol 3. I think Buddy on here. I like Buddy Hook on here. Almost forgot where I was going. Almost forgot what I was drinking. What the fellas I've been thinking. I like the hook. I thought the hook was dope. The song is dope as a motherfucker too. It's a really dope song, man. Track 9, Sucker Proof. That's like some West Coast shit. It was really like, it's like listen to this shit. I'm like, man, it sounds like some old Snoop. I was like, this sounds like some shit Snoop would kill. Yeah, but that shit is a dope song, man. Track 10, Keys to the City. Dope fucking song, man. Another dope record, man. Uh, the next, like, track 11, Grind All My Life. That song is fucking fire, nigga. What he said on that record? Nigga said, "Are you creamed and puffs?" Nigga said, what he said, nigga, are you seen with stumps? Floyd May, 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather lead a scene with us. Fuck your, get your story. I didn't even talk his shit on this record. Yo, Grind On My Life is fire. The beat is dope. The video dope too, man. Uh, Grind On My Life is one of them records, man. Track 12, Million While You Young, featuring The Dream. The Dream killed this, man. The Dream is one of those guys that you get on songs and you know he's not gonna just give you anything. If he gets on a song, because he's such an incredible writer, so to get him on a physical song with you is a dope fucking thing. Million While You Young is a dope record. It's a fire fucking song, man. Um, track 13, Loaded Bases. That's my motivation. Nigga feeling anxious like a home invasion. Nigga feeling lucky. We should go to Vegas. Yo, there's not too many songs I've heard with Lloyd like with CeeLo Green on it that he doesn't kill. Unlike Kendrick, like CeeLo Green kills features. Like when CeeLo Green's on a song, you know that song is about to be fire as a motherfucker. But yeah, Loaded Bass is a dope fucking record, man. To see him do the TRL back in the day, also for the promotion of this project, and to see him do TRL and have Ludacris on there and be like, man, one of my favorite songs off there is Loaded Bases. Because that was one of my favorite records off the project immediately too. Was Loaded Bases. I know CeeLo Green don't get on anything that he isn't gonna kill. So yeah, I thought that was a dope record. Track 14, Real Big featuring Marsha Ambrosius. One of my favorite records, man. And that song is man, that song is dope. It feels like one of Nipsey's like I hate to say it like that. Feels like one of Nipsey's last records, but it is just a dope fucking song, man. It's a dope fucking record, man. Um, yeah, man. I fuck with this. Marshall Ambrosius killed the ending of this song, man. Um, sound like peace. It sounds like peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Track 15 is everybody's favorite record probably off this project, which is crazy because I didn't like it. I didn't like. I still kind of don't fuck with it, but I, 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 I fuck with it enough. You know what I'm saying? Double Up featuring, Double Up featuring Don Kennedy, um, and Billy. I don't. Yeah, I didn't. I didn't like this record when I first heard it. I fuck with it if I hear it. Like, don't get it twisted. I fuck with it if I hear it. But it's not one of my favorite songs that he's ever done. It's dope. It's fire, but it ain't one of my favorite songs he's ever done. So yeah, Double Up is dope, but it's not like one of my favorite. Like, it's not my favorite Nipsey song he's ever done. But track 16 is right hand, right hand to God, man. That nigga talked this shit on that motherfucker, boy, nigga. Woo, that nigga talked that shit on that hoe. He said I put my right hand to God, stunning these frauds. What he said? Then I pick up my bitch. Then we shut down the mall. And he said, he said, oh shit, what he said? He said, my wife is, but my mistress is Creole. While we bumping that zero, and like he was just killing that shit. I was like, damn, that nigga ran that hoe. Yeah, Right Hand of God is a dope fucking record, man. That's the bonus track if you didn't know that. That's the bonus track off the album. But Right Hand of God is fire, nigga. I fuck with that song heavy. Um, all in all, man, Victory Lab is one of them albums, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple tracks on here that I wouldn't even say I could do it. I just would probably like if it's a full body of work. Like if I'm listening to this whole album, just to listen to the album, I would listen to this whole album, not even like skip anything. Yeah, but some of my favorite standouts is Blue Laces 2, Hustle and Motivate, Young Nigga, Victory Lap. Of course, all the songs at the end of this fucking project is dope as fuck. Like after they get to track 11, you can listen to this whole like the whole end. Um, yeah, man. So like I would say 8, 9, and 10. I probably not really listen to like that, but the whole body of work is dope. So what, 13 songs, all fucking fire, and even dedication, which I don't really even like that, like because you know just you know, but I still listen to the whole body of work, man. This is a dope fucking body of work, man. It sucks that this was his only fucking day like album, man. I know people gonna say he had mixtapes, Brandon, like, but like, man, if he would have done a second album, what would have happened? Like, how many more people would have fucked with him? How many more times he would have got a chance to work with certain people, man? How many people would have, really, you know, him and Hove could have did, him and Hove did do a song, but it was after he passed already. Like, imagine if he would have got Hove on that second album. What if he would have got, him and Drake would have got back and did another song or two? Like, what would have happened? Like, yeah, man. All in all, man, Victor Lap. If this is the only album that he ever gave us, like full like album. And to hear him say like he had this album done a couple times, but the labels just kept fucking with him. So yeah, man. Victor Lab is one of my albums because Nipsey's one of my favorite artists. So it was just like, yeah, man. I thought this album was by far one of the best albums that came out that year. It wasn't even close. I remember I would used to work at the airport. And I remember literally sitting at one of the on one of the spots where there's not really any supervision where they couldn't see us. So I used to go over there and just sit and just chill and just listen to the album. I had my headphones in and my phone and just be listening to the album. So yeah, when the album came out that day, I remember listening to it. I was just sitting there, I was like, man, that shit fire. And I was like, man, I'm listening to this shit. I ain't really getting the call. Like, I want to hear the sounds and everything. So, yeah, but Victor Lab is one of those albums, man. I wish that he was still here and would have dropped more, man. But, you know, somebody decided to take that man life, and I still don't know fucking why. But, yeah. Victor Lab is a dope album. Go listen to it. It's on all musical platforms. Hope you listen to it, man. Until then, I am Brandon Janeau. The next album breakdown will be uh I should probably do this. The Carter 2. I should really probably do the Carter 2 now. The Carter 2 will be the next album breakdown. More albums coming soon, man. Season 9 is around the corner. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Until then, man, rest in peace to Nipsey. Happy Born Day, bro. Uh, and go listen to Victor Lap. Peace.